Hi dear students, I am Vikas sir. Today I am going to teach you a poem named How to Tell Wild Animals. This poem belongs to class 10 CBSE. So let us start. First I am reading the first stanza of the poem. Listen to me carefully. If ever you should go by chance to jungles in the east, and if there should to you advance a large and tawny beast, if he roars at you as you are dying, you will know it is the Asian lion. So, in the first stanza of the poem, we are going to know about a beast, about an animal in the wild, in the jungle. So, in the poem, the poet wants to identify different wild animals to us. How we can identify different wild animals? The poet wants to make us know about this. Okay. So, in the first stanza, I read that if ever you should go by chance to jungles in the east, if you ever go to the jungles in the east, here in the east means the eastern countries. You know that the earth is divided into four hemispheres: north, south, east, west. Okay, so we are living in the northern hemisphere, right? Besides that, in addition to that, we are living also in the eastern hemisphere, where eastern countries like India, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Bangladesh were eastern countries. Especially the Asian countries are known as eastern countries. Okay, so the poet here wants to tell us that if you are going to the eastern side of the globe of the world, if by chance you uh, see by chance you go to the jungles in the east, okay, and if there should to you advance a large and tawny beast, and in the eastern jungles, if by chance you are seeing that some a beast is advancing towards you, what type of beast? See, a tawny beast. Okay, a tawny beast means, tawny means a brownish yellowish animal. Okay, tawny is a color, means yellow brownish or brownish yellow, right? So if you see an animal with a color of tawny, means brownish yellowish, brown yellowish color, is advancing towards you, if he roars at you as you are dying, you will know it is the Asian lion. If he roars at you as if you are dying, dying here means dying. Okay, the G is omitted here for poetic beauty. Okay, to rhyme it with lion. Lion, you read lion. Okay, lion and dying is rhyming words here. Okay, if he roars at you, the animal, the tawny beast is roaring at you, and if you are getting so much fear as if you are dying, then you will know that the animal, the particular animal, is known as the Asian lion. Okay, so we learned here that if you go to the eastern countries, eastern side jungles, to the jungles of the eastern countries, and a beast of brownish yellowish, brown yellowish color, it is approaching towards you and roars at you if you are dying, feeling like that, then it will, you will know that it is the Asian lion. Okay, very good. So let's go to the second stanza. So it says, or if some time when roaming round a noble beast greets you with black stripes on a yellow ground, just notice if he eats you. This simple rule may help you learn the Bengal tiger to discern. Okay, bacho. So the first line says, or if sometime when roaming round a noble wild beast greets you. So if you are roaming in the jungle, in the wild, roaming means moving here and there. This is called roaming. Okay, a noble beast greets you. Noble means here royal, very gigantic or attractive animal, beast means animal, okay, greets you with black stripes on a yellow ground. If the animal has black stripes on it, on its body, with a yellow ground, ground means a background, okay, on the yellow background, if the animal, the particular animal, the noble wild beast has black stripes, and just notice if he eats you, if that animal eats you, just notice the simple rule. This simple rule may help you learn the Bengal tiger to discern. So here is the simple rule that will help you learn. You learn what type of animal this is. This is nothing but the Bengal tiger. To discern, discern means to know. Will learn, or you will know that it is the Bengal tiger. If it eats you, the animal with a yellow background and having black stripes on it, if he eats you, you will know that it is nothing but a Bengal tiger. Okay. Next stanza, let's see. If strolling forth a beast you view, whose hide with spots is peppered, as soon as he has leapt on you, you will know it is the leopard. It will do no good to roar with pain, he will only live and live again. Okay, let's understand. If strolling forth a beast you view, if you are strolling, if you are walking just uh, as usual, a beast you view, view means see. If you see a beast whose hide with spots is peppered, whose hide means skin, the skin of the animal, that particular animal, if you view with spots is peppered. Peppered means, you must have seen pepper, pepper, a round shaped some spice, okay, pepper, kala mirch, okay, pepper, whose hide with spots is peppered, as soon as he has leapt on you. If you see that animal having pepper like spots on its skin, on its hide, and if he leapt on you, leapt on you means jumped on you, as soon as he sees, it will jump on you, okay, you will know it is the leopard. It is nothing but the leopard, the animal that leapt on you. It will do no good to roar with pain. It will no good to you, okay, you will will be suffering from pain. He will only lap and lap again on you, okay, you will know that this is nothing but the animal leopard. Got it? So in the next stanza, if when you are walking round your yard you meet a creature there who hugs you very hard, be sure it is a bear. If you have any doubts, I guess he will give you just one more caress. Okay. If when you are walking round your yard, if you are walking in your yard, you meet a creature there. Creature means beast, animal. Okay. If you meet any animal there, any beast there in your courtyard or in your yard, who hugs you very hard. If the animal, the particular animal hugs you so hard, very hard, be sure it is a bear. You must have seen a bear hug. A bear hug is very caring, very affectionate. You must have known about that. I'm joking, okay. So a bear hug is a tight hug, okay. You must have seen, or you must have listened about that bear hug, okay. If that animal hugs you very hard, be sure it is a bear. If it, the animal hugs you so hard, if you have any doubts, if you doubt what type of animal this is, what type of creature is this hugging you, I guess he will give you just one more caress. Caress means a loving touch, a gentle loving touch, okay. You must have get aware of it, what is the bear hug and what is the loving touch of it, okay. It will harm you definitely. You'll know that this animal, this creature is nothing but a bear. Okay. So again, in the next stanza, let's read. Though to distinguish beasts of prey, a novice might nonplus, the crocodile you always may tell from the hyena thus. Hyenas come with merry smiles, but if they weep, they are crocodiles. Okay. Though to distinguish beasts of prey means the preying animals, the preying beasts, hunting beasts, the animals those hunt. Okay. Though to distinguish beasts of prey, a novice might nonplus. Novice means someone new to a job. If an animal new to a job means new to hunting. Okay. Might nonplus here, puzzled, confused. Okay, a novice might nonplus the crocodile you always may. You may think that crocodile is a preying beast or beast of prey. Okay, tell from the hyenas. Someone say that hyenas are preying animals or beast of prey. So how to identify them? What is a hyena? How will you identify which animal is hyena or which animal is crocodile? In the next line, see, hyenas come with merry smiles. Okay, hyenas come with merry smiles. You must have seen in the Discovery Channel or hyenas in the channel that they come with a smiling face always. Their mouth is always open. It seems that they are smiling towards us. They are smiling, always smiling. Okay, so hyenas come with merry smiles. If an animal comes with a smiling face, that is a hyena, definitely. Okay, but if they weep, if any animal weep, they are no doubt crocodiles. They are crocodiles. You must have heard or listened about crocodile tears. They shed their tears while eating, while they are swallowing their prey. Tears come out. That is called crocodile tears. Okay, if the animal weep, that means the animal is crocodile. The true chameleon is small, a lizard sort of thing. He hasn't any ears at all and not a single wing. If there is nothing on the tree, it is the chameleon you see. The true chameleon is small, a lizard sort of thing. A chameleon is an animal. Okay, is a creature. Lizard sort of thing. It is lizard like creature. You must have seen lizards on the walls. So chameleon is also a lizard, bigger in size. A lizard sort of thing is chameleon. Okay, he hasn't any ears at all. The chameleon has no ears and not a single wing. It also have no wing. If there is nothing on the tree, it is the chameleon you see. If you watching a tree, there is nothing on the tree. Possibly there may be a chameleon sitting. How? Because you must have heard that chameleons change their color. It is one of the adaptation quality of the chameleons, that they change their color according to the background. If they are hiding on a tree, they must be changing their color to mix up, to merge in the background, so that they will not be threatened by their enemies. Okay, chameleon are like such creatures. Those change their color to protect themselves. They change their color. Okay, so it is a chameleon on the tree. If you see nothing, there is nothing on the tree, you must have or you might have see there is a chameleon on the tree. Okay, students. So I hope the topic, the poem, how to tell wild animals. Thank you.